Yeah, it's Sunday in Paraguay, and there's nothing better to do on Sunday than besides drinking today in the forest with your family, which a lot of people do because it's very family oriented. There's downtown Asuncion, and then we have the beach. But yeah, the usual best thing to do on Sunday, especially after you've been for a night out, is just stay up all night after a night out because the clubs don't, the parties go on to like 5 a.m, even like 9 a.m. in the morning. Sometimes the parties go on. Probably 7 a.m. is when the parties kind of die down. Especially downtown, but usually you find a group of people say, oh, we found a good party, like last time I think I was up to like 7 a.m. and I was about to go home, and then I found a group of people say, oh, there's a party just in this basement that goes on to like 10 a.m, we're going to go there, and everyone's on drugs and high on drugs because obviously it's the most, like I said before, it's the most paranoid, polluted place in the world, so they need if they have sex here, it's like everyone labels them as a slut and everything, so, and there's no, they're trying to get abortion legalized, which I hope they do soon. I really hope they do that because the police needs to be free. The people need to be free. The beautiful people, a lot of them, they need health. They need to be liberated. They need, the health and nature that Brazil has. The fruit juices, in every store. So they need to be liberated. Rather than living in the most paranoid prison. But it is a good place to come. Because obviously they can't let out all the inhibitions because people know about them and they live by what people say, which is the biggest waste. I know, I keep waffling, I know, I've said this a million times before. But it is the nice beach where people come, we go to relax, drink the Mate today. The one thing I don't want to explain enough is the mosquitoes, because obviously when you go to a new country, one thing is, it looks good on paper, it's like Rio de Janeiro, you think, oh, it looks beautiful, it's got the beaches and everything, but you don't feel the atmosphere, you don't feel the tension. It's all about feeling, and energy. And one thing about Paraguay, it's much more relaxed, but is the mosquitoes. I mean, I would enjoy this so much more if I weren't like slapping mosquitoes. I'm wearing a vest right now, but I'm already slapping mosquitoes all over my arms and itching all over. And obviously in December, it gets really humid hot. Like Brazil is kind of heat where you can't breathe. It's really stuffy, especially the Amazon kind of near the north. But even now, like I haven't eaten at all today. Nothing. I've eaten nothing, and I've already had like three showers, and I've worked out, and I've had like 3 showers already. And and obviously that's probably not good for the skin because you wash away all your skin as well. But cold showers obviously all the time here. But yeah, even now, I came now because I knew December is really hot, like too hot. Like you have like 5. You walk outside, no matter how healthy you are, you just have like 5 showers a day. So. But here, the most paranoid country in the world, most paranoid city in the world. It's just run by a bunch of people who just try and beat each other to their own level. They need freedom. People need to be free. Just like animals, we all need to be free. Every living thing on this planet needs to be free. And without judgment. But there's no such thing as heaven. Jealous guys, they turn society into, they go by what females, go by what people think, and men abuse this and call them slut and make up labels or whatever to make them prisoners, so they can't be free. So people are trapped like them. But the most paranoid city in the world. But yeah, it is a good place just to relax. I'm looking forward to Argentina just over there. But yeah, it's the most paranoid, polluted, propaganda Paraguay, they call it. So yeah, I have Argentina over. You can get a bus. I can get a taxi. Like, see this bus here? You pay for them and they go all the way to. That's still Paraguay, I think. Actually, so I thought it was Argentina. But if you walk a bit there, you can walk into Argentina, across the border, and then Formosa, the nearest city is like about a half-hour drive away or something. Maybe an hour drive away at the maximum. Yeah, I think I've got a bad reputation here. I think everyone already knows me, because I stand out so much. And obviously like to label people are different, people get jealous, and the whole world's running jealousy to beat people to their own level. But don't swim in this water, it's really polluted. And obviously it's still water, so there's going to be mosquitoes everywhere. It's like in Maldives. When I was in the Maldives, I slept next to a still water where the water was just flat, and I woke up with just mosquito bites, the most mosquito bites I've ever had. But it's not as bad as the Maldives. The one in the Maldives, when the mosquitoes sting you, your whole arm swells up because you have dengue fever there and everything. But here, you don't swell up that much, you just get really itchy. But I keep getting stung by mosquitoes, but we'll try and find some Mate today. Kind of like the seaside in England when they have like sweets and popcorn by the side. Sunday is the only time when they don't have street yerba mate today, so I've not had my street mate today with the ginger and the herbs, so I don't feel as lively as I did before. I don't feel as like I haven't flushed all the toxins out of my body, and I'm not full of the natural energy. I'm not sure if I've got to look in the bad side. I'm going to ask someone else who knows. Yes, the taxi's coming back from the other side. And they had a guy here last year who was travelling around the world. These two Argentinian people, they're travelling around the world in a little like mini, like a little minivan kind of thing, and they were selling their collections around the world, because obviously they're not rich enough to travel around the world, so they have to do it on the go. They have to travel around the world with selling things. Yeah, they have these at every single stop. I had my first chorizo the other night, because I'm a vegetarian, I don't really eat that much meat. But it was really tasty. It was surprisingly tasty. The burger wasn't tasty. I pulled a muscle on my shoulder every time I do the pull-ups day after. I wasn't able to train for about a month. But yeah, the first time I tasted the chorizo, oh, this is cool. Wow. I got Robert De Niro, Messi. I'm not sure who she is. Yeah. I might have this done. I might have my actual picture taken. I'll have one done for a friend. Hola amigo, ¿cuántos para este? 40 minutes? Oh, muy blessed. Yeah, I might have my portrait taken. I'll have to get in shape, probably next Sunday when I get into shape and wear a necklace. It's really cool. But here's where I had my tattoo here, and I had the video taken me. The transsexual woman, she was screaming, "Oh my heart!" But it's just right here. And I had the fake tattoo just right here. Yeah, all families, like usually families and friends always come here all together. It's like in Brazil when you go to the beaches, but here it's much more relaxed, 10 times more relaxed. I wish you could see the yerba mate today, but they don't have the ginger, so I'm going to save it all. Yeah, they have it all. That's the best mint one. That's when I have the mint one. Yeah, well, the best today to have, if you smell it and it smells like toothpaste, if it smells really fresh, that's the best one to have, I think. Oh, look at the sunset. It's not really red though. Might not be a bad day tonight. They always have storms. I think they had a storm last night, and like I said, the storms were really big, like really huge storms. Like they lasted for like 2 days. The storms, and they have a power cut like every few days, like 20. Sometimes they have a power cut for about 24 hours. Power cut. Sometimes they don't have parties. I think maybe there's a festival, they might have parties and drinks, but it's mostly just families, really PC, politically correct, which is a bit of a shame. But here's a good place to relax. I'll go for a run as well. Yeah, here's a little German kind of kid. It's hard to find some German kids, some German types here. You do find some a bit German types, but usually they kind of like I noticed, like the cross between Brazilian. Oh, here's good. Oh, you get some caldo de cana. I missed this in Brazil. We didn't have this at all, and I didn't know Paraguayans have this. Oh, it's solo uma, por favor. Yeah, see, it's my most refreshing drink, my favourite drink in all the world. It's so refreshing. But I'm not sure if it's tasty because it's full of sugar. I think it might be full of natural sugar, but you have this and you put it in there, and it's just. And it's I had it in Brazil. In Brazil, they have it like really cheap, like only 5 reals or something. And you have it with pastel de queijo and tomato. If you check my other videos, it's my favourite thing. Yeah, just.
¿Con limón vas a querer?
Oh, con limón. Oh, sí, yeah, gracias. Oh, this one has lemon. They have lemon with this one, just to make it much more tastier. I'm not sure if it's unhealthy, because it might be full of sugar. Like, I think it's sugar cane, so it's natural sugar. ¿Cuántos? 5 mil. Oh, bueno. So I got really cheap. Really cheap. In Brazil, you have it here, and you have 1 cup, and they just fill it up and fill it up and fill it up. So They say, would you like más, more, mucho, and they just fill it up, and it's really cheap, so you can drink like 3 cups for the same price. It's really cheap. But yeah, no yerba mate today, because I think I might have a come down from the Ted today, because I think it has caffeine in it, but I don't think it has caffeine in it. Okay, gracias amigo. Gracias. See, this is lemon. This would be really healthy. Wow, the most refreshing drink ever. Wow. Besides cupuaçu. Cupuaçu is probably this and cupuaçu are the most refreshing drink ever. And it has lemon. This was. Put down mine. Really cool. Have you noticed here? A lot of them look kind of Indian. Wow. Yeah, I've not had my yerba mate today, but this is so delicious. If you come here, like I said, try the yerba mate today. That's number 1. Number two is probably this actually. Number 2, the sugar cane with lemon. Because in Brazil they don't have lemon, and it's really, the one in Brazil is much more thicker. It's like a kind of yogurty kind of one. But this one's really liquidy, like really refreshing. Perfect after a workout. Wow, I just want more of this. And number 3 is cocido con leche. Cocido, you can buy the cocido, it's like a tea. But it's like you know, in England we have the tea, but it isn't as and they have milk with it. It's like really sugary, milky kind of tea. It tastes like. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like English tea, but no, it's not tea. Yorkshire tea I had in England. That was the most tastiest kind of tea. But it's really, and for me, it's English tea. That's the best thing to have. Go to a street like 5 a.m. No, like 6 a.m., 7 a.m. or even 8 a.m. probably, and then ask these stalls that sell it and ask for some cocido con leche. And I think they have sugar in it, because you can buy it in your store and I thought, oh, I'll buy some soak, it's so tasty. But I had it and it's just horrible. I added some milk with it, it was just really strong, like really, it was like tasting black tea. But if you get the street ones, it tastes really nice. So I'm not sure if they add sugar or something in the ones. Yeah, sometimes I have football games or practices here. And the river goes quite along there, all the way along, and it reaches Argentina. Like I said, I've not seen any sexy, nice looking girls at all. Like, I think because the ones girls that are kind of like me here, the ones that are kind of like European, but a lot of them have the kind of Indian kind of look, like a cross between Indian and Latino kind of look. The majority, and a large percent of them have the German kind of look as well. Some of them are actually blonde. I think that's maybe 20% of them, but the majority I think are like Indian, kind of a Latino kind of crossover, kind of indigenous. The girl at the store there. Really the most refreshing drink. Like cocido con leche is like number 3. This is number 2. Because it's my favourite drink in Brazil all the time. Because here, like Brazil, like everybody says good or bad, Brazil has the fruit stalls. You go to any fruit, that's why they're so strong and they're all fighters. Because they all drink like detox juices, like natural juices every single day. Like I go to a store, I walk down the street, I walk 5 seconds and I see a juice store and I buy some broccoli juice or some detox juice, some green juice. But here they don't have any of that. The most juice you can get is like lemon juice. And obviously you need fruit and veg. You need fruit and veg on the go every single day. But here they have Ted a day, so you know that's the balance for it. But this is the closest thing you can get. That's why a lot of Paraguay isn't known for being athlete, you know, like proper fighters. Like you don't go to Brazil, they never back down in a fight. They're all fighters and they want to be fighters, you know, and kill, you know. But you come here, that's a nice moon. You come here and it's much more lazy kind of environment because the energy is a bit lower because they don't have the fruit stalls in every corner, which they need, I think. And obviously they don't drink 8 cups of coffees a day like Brazilians do. Here they have the yerba mate, which chills you out and gives you, alkalines your whole body. So yeah, I think Paraguay really needs the to have the fruit stalls that Brazil has. That'd be amazing. Let's see what I mean about India. Look in India, like this guy here. Cheaper, that's what they sell. Another big food in Brazil is cheaper. Cheap is like a bready cheese. It's like it costs me bread and cheese mixed, and they just love it here for some reason. They have it like I think if you get a casito con leche, if you drink that, usually the woman that's selling casito leche sells cheaper. It's the number one food in all of Brazil. They sell it. Even on the bus, they come on the bus and they balance the basket on the head and they cheaper, cheaper, cheaper. You go anywhere in any kind of place, any kind of park, you hear some guy saying cheaper, 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 and you can buy cheaper this bready kind of donut. It's like donut shaped with it's like donut, possibly like a donut kind of cheesy bread, toasty cheesy bread, and you dip that in casito con leche, this the cup of tea, sugary cup of tea that I was talking about, the tasty cup of tea anyway. I don't know if it's sugary or just really tasty. You dip it in, and that's probably the only way to have cheaper. Otherwise, cheaper just tastes like cheesy bread, not really that tasty, and not the nice kind of cheese. I remember when I was in USA, and the cheese in USA, wow, that was even the most cheapest bread in the world. It's so tasty, cheapest cheese in the world, but it's so tasty. But nothing in Paraguay really blows your mind for food. But cheap is just a natural thing that you can go. It's probably a cheap food that they can afford to sell, to make as well. You have so you dip it in casito con leche. Yeah, that's probably the only way to have it. Yeah, that's probably the nice way to have it. Otherwise, it just doesn't have much taste to it.